This is organic, all-purpose fertilizer. Now, it would be ideal to use rainwater. What you do, you fertilize with a little banana tea, just like so. And you can do this every day until your plants start turning green. This free, 100% free, organic, all-purpose fertilizer. This is better than any miracle grow that you could find pre-packaged in beautiful packages anywhere at all. This is banana peel. There's a bird right next to me singing to me, good morning. This is banana peel that my husband took home for me. And wherever he goes and he sees things that benefit the garden, he takes it home. Now, banana peel, I usually say has a lot of potassium. Yes, banana do has a lot of potassium, but it has so much more. And I use this in my garden for just about anything from planting, from sowing seeds up to harvesting amazing vegetables and fruits from my garden. And I'm going to share with you how I prepare this in order to feed the plants and the soil, and provide you with all of the information as it relates to the different nutrients that this provide to the soil. Because as I said, it is way more than just potassium. Now, my name is Mary if you're new here, and this is my container garden where presently I grow all of the fruits and the vegetables that we consume. I couldn't tell the last we've been to the market, and we grow all of this on mere rocks, guys. Banana peel is not just filled with potassium, it has so much more. It has calcium, and calcium boosts, am I saying that right? Boost, guys, boost the growth of the roots of your plant, and also allows for more oxygen in your soil. And so it does not only promote the growth of the fruits itself on the plant, but also the roots of your plant. And that's with strong root system, we know the plant will eventually do better. I'm distracted because there are so many things happening in the garden. There's there's a lizard right in front of me there. Where's Stacy? It has magnesium, and magnesium assists with photosynthesis. And so we need energy from the sun for the plant to produce food. That is photosynthesis, in essence. The leaves collects energy from the sun and help the plant to produce food for you to eat. And so the magnesium in the plant, sorry, the magnesium in the banana peel provide that nutrients to the soil, to the roots, and hence your fruits will do significantly better. Now, one of the biggest problems that we as gardeners face, if not the biggest, is pest in the garden. Now, sulfur is also in the banana peel, and that does not just help with development development of the root of your plant as well, but it also helps the plant to build some resistance to pest. And God knows we need as much help as possible with pests in our garden. And so there is a significant amount of sulfur in banana peel that help the plant to develop that level of resistance. I'm not sure why I'm having such a challenge with my words this morning. It probably is too early. Right. And so your plant will be able to fight off pests naturally, um, with that sulfur being fed to it through the roots. We need help with pests, guys. There is a strawberry here. I need to harvest it before it goes bad. No, here it is. And I've harvested quite a few strawberries here before. I just harvested one yesterday and gave to Steve for him to taste, but we've been harvesting from here. Look at that. It's organic, so it's not going to be perfect. Mm. No, banana peel also has phosphorus in there, and that help with fruiting. It also helps with germinating seeds and viability. Sometimes you sow your seeds and you wonder why they won't come. Sometimes those seeds are not viable. And so we need, like, these are seeds on the strawberries. If they're fed properly, these seeds will be more likely viable when you're going to replant. And it helps with fruiting. And that's what we want. We want the fruits to develop on the plants. We don't just want pretty green plants in the garden, but we need fruits to enjoy as well. Mm-hmm. Guys, you have no idea. Oh, well, you will have an idea if you garden. How peaceful it is to just come and take a seat in your garden. Now, the most important or the most popular benefit that you'll hear from using banana peel in your garden is the high levels of potassium that the fruit or the peel contains. And now that just helps with the general vigor of the plant, or well it grows, or well it fights pests. I can't overemphasize how important it is to feed your soil and your plant with nutrients that helps to repel pests naturally. And potassium is one of those um, nutrients in banana peel that assist with the vigor of the plant, how healthy it is, and the more healthy your plant is, the more likely it is to naturally fight off pests. And so let me show you how we make this banana tea and how we apply it to our plants or garden from the very seed up until you're able to harvest lovely veggies and fruits from your garden. Now, my onions are growing right here, so I'm just going to trespass a little. Now, these are the banana peels, and all we do, guys, after watching this, you'll feel guilty throwing away another ripe banana peel. Even my kids save banana peels. They know the importance of this to us, and so they don't waste it. No, you don't need to, but I feel it is better when I just chop it roughly like so. That's all I do. Nothing added, just the banana peel. My kids don't toss banana peel at all. So when your children does that, you know that something is good and something is going on, and something that is good with your all purpose fertilizer. I call this. This is organic all purpose fertilizer. I don't buy fertilizers, guys. I don't see the need to with all of this. And you've seen the testimony in my garden from the harvest that we take out of here every single day. I do harvest every day, but I'm not able to film every day. All right, so let's get this concoction going. Now right here I have a 5-gallon bucket, and all I do is I place my banana peels in there. Just like so. And then fill my bucket with water. Now it would be ideal to use rainwater to do this, but the reality is we don't always have rainwater. We're living in the tropics. I am in Jamaica to be specific, but the section of Jamaica that I am living, we rarely get rainwater. Rainfall is Rain is always falling in Jamaica, but not in all parishes. So if you're not living in a certain parish, then you would not be aware that for months we'll not get rainwater. So if you have rainwater, then it would be ideal to use that to soak your banana peel or to steep your banana tea. Now, so many of you ask me how I make the banana tea. This is how we make it. And if I have ripe banana, then Steve will assist me because he smashed the banana and then fill the water on it just like the banana peel. Right now, we cover this and allow it to sit for about a week. Now, this does not get stale. The longer it sits there, the more microbes develop in there and the better it is for your soil. So it won't get stale. And should you use some, you can always refill until the banana totally disappear from the water, and you use this to water your plant. After a week, let me show you how I treat the plants and try my best to show you different ones and how often I feed each, because you've been asking me that also. Guys, this is my homemade watering. I need a watering can. What I did, I just put a hole right through there. But this is what your banana tea will look like after about a week, or even darker than this. As I said, I use this from germinated because it helps the seed germinate. These are seedlings that I have sown here. Everything was sowed at the same time. But if you look in here, even though some seeds will, like brassicas, they germinate fairly quickly, some seeds will germinate quicker than some. The ones in here were sowed the same time. So chances are these seeds are having challenges germinating, or they just take long. But for my peace of mind and to be sure that I'm doing the best I can to get my seeds to germinate, I'll feed the soil with a little of the banana tea. Usually within a couple of days, once the seeds are viable, they will sprout. So you don't need to wait until your plants start putting on blossoms for you to feed your plants or feed your soil. So now your seeds have germinated and you might have a little challenge. They might seem stunted and they're yellowing and they just won't grow. And if your plant is yellow, it means there is no chlorophyll in the leaf, and therefore photosynthesis is not going to take place or take place effectively for your plants to grow. Now you have these seedlings are doing well. You might not be able to see that. This one is doing well, and that's because I've fed it before. But just to demonstrate, to show you how I do that, I'll just show you on these. I don't currently have yellowing. Yeah, I have one plant yellowing. I'll show you that shortly. And I don't think I've fed that one yet. So if your plant is struggling and you need it to function, your leaves need to be able to function in relation to photosynthesis. What you do, you fertilize with a little banana tea, just like so. And you can do this every day until your plants start turning green. And I need to feed one right there. This is a peppermint that I have growing here. And I figured it was being overwatered, but I don't think that is the case. It might be lacking. And so I'm going to feed it as well. And I'm going to do that for a couple of days. And in our garden tour, I will provide an update if my peppermint recovers. If there's not anything in there affecting the root, this should help. One of my plants that suffers the most with pests is cucumbers. Every pest attack them. The stink bug, the aphids, white flies, the worms, everything attacks my cucumbers. And so I am struggling. Now I planted a few. And one of the things that help with the pest is sulfur. Persons will buy it, but I don't. I'm going to. I must admit, prior to, I kind of slack off when as it relates to the banana tea. I mostly focused on the rabbit manure and so on, providing a lot of nitrogen, and then too much nitrogen in the plants attract the pest also. And so I need to add more sulfur. This will help with strong root development and help the cucumbers fight off pests more effectively. Even though I will help them to fight the pest, they have a better chance if they have enough sulfur in the soil being fed to their roots. So your pepper plants might be flowering, or your tomato plants, they're flowering and the flowers keep falling off. They're just not fruiting. They're not holding, we would say here in Jamaica. And one of the problems you might be having is lack of phosphorus in your soil. Now, phosphorus is present in banana peel, and so when you feed your soil with the banana tea, it should assist in better pollination, because it might be a pollinating problem that you're having with your pepper plants or your tomato plants. And should you apply a little bit more phosphorus to your soil, it should be able to help and have your plant fruiting in no time. And that's one of the reasons. Well, I always use that on my peppers and tomatoes, and that might be the reason for my significant success. Now, as I said earlier, the most common term you'll hear associated with banana peel or banana tea is potassium. The huge amount of potassium that is present in ripe banana, to be specific. And so you'll hear your plant need potassium. Even I do that. But as you can see, and you can do your own research, it has way more benefit than just providing your soil and your plants with an adequate amount of potassium for them to do well. But it will always be my most favored of all the nutrients, potassium. It is just significant to me in using banana tea. And so I hope you took something from this video, and I hope it helps to improve the performance of your garden. And guys, please let me know in the comments. I know some of you say I'm so shy to comment. Don't be shy. Just leave your comments and let me know. No, don't be shy to ask your questions. Guys, please leave your questions under the comment section, because I've taken a break from my social media inboxes for my own mental state and well-being. And so if you have questions, especially if it is urgent, ask under the video that you're watching, or under any other video. I'm more likely to see that on the same day or within 24 hours. So please, if it is that you need to send me something private, then let me know in the comment that you sent me an email, and so I'll go and check that particular email. But as you know, I have been staying away from my inboxes for reason that I've explained to you in prior videos. And so yes, I hope you took something from this video today. As I said, my banana peel is my all-purpose fertilizer, and to me, it is better than any pre-packaged, beautifully packaged fertilizer that is out there on the market. That's just me. It's organic. I know where it is coming from, and it just helps my plants and help them to do really, really well. Again, I want to thank you so much for joining me in the garden for today. Thank you for the overwhelming support. Thank you to all of my subscribers. Some of you have been saying I've been watching and I'm not yet subscribed. I know, because so many of you watch and the subscriber does not match up. So if you're watching this one and you've not yet subscribed, please press the subscribe button and also the notification bell. So whenever my videos are posted each day, you will be notified. And one of the first two, what could be better than that? Please remember to like and leave your comments. Guys, please continue to share the videos. It helps a great deal, and I appreciate it. To my members, thank you so, so much for being it with Farming on the Rocks and for lending us your support. For those of you who contributed through super thanks and super chat, appreciate all of them. The contribution and donations well appreciated here at Farming on the Rocks. And this is where I take my guys. Chat too much, doubt it. But you already know. Take care for today, guys. See you tomorrow.